Hello reception class, I hope you're all good. Here is a video for Tuesday's English lesson. For today's English lesson you will need a pencil and the piece of paper that you can see on the screen, but if you don't have that, don't worry, just any piece of paper will do. So just pause me and get those things ready now, please. Yesterday, reception class, we started to look at this book. We didn't read any of it, but you just looked at the front cover. We talked about the title, which is Tom and the Island of Dinosaurs. We talked about author. The author, remember, is the person that has written the book. So the author is a man called Ian Beck. And you looked at the picture on the front cover and you made a prediction. You had a guess about what we thought was going to happen in the story. So today we're going to start to read some of the book, and again we're going to be working on our skills of prediction. Tom and the Island of Dinosaurs by Ian Beck. There was once a boy called Tom who lived with his grandfather in an old lighthouse at the edge of the sea. Between them, Tom and his grandfather took care of the lighthouse. On stormy days and moonless nights, they would light the lamp to show passing ships where the rocks were. On sunny days, they would go fishing together, and Tom's grandfather would tell him wonderful stories of faraway land and sea monsters. Tom loved his grandfather and the lighthouse very much, but sometimes he longed to sail the wide grey seas in search of adventure. One day, Tom saw something glinting among the wet pebbles on the seashore. It was an old bottle, chipped and covered with seaweed, with a message inside. The message said, "Help! I'm shipwrecked on a faraway island. There are dinosaurs here and a smoking volcano. Please come before it's too late. Help! Thank you, from Katie." Tom rushed home with the message. "Oh, poor girl," said his grandfather. "She's in terrible trouble." He looked worried. "But what can we do? We can't leave the lighthouse. If a storm blows up, we'll have to light the lamp." "Don't worry, grandfather," said Tom. "I'll rescue her." Tom raced down the stairs to fetch the special emergency box. Reception class. So we're going to stop here today, and what I would like you to think about is, what do you think is going to be inside Tom's emergency box? What would Tom need to help Katie? Remember, he needs to find a way to get to the island, so maybe it's a kind of transport. It's up to you. But what I would like you to do is have a guess, make what we call a prediction about what you think is going to be inside Tom's emergency box. Then, on the piece of paper, I want you to draw what you think is going to be inside and write a sentence about it. Okay, so it's draw what you think is going to be inside the emergency box and write a sentence about it. There's no right or wrong because we're just having a guess, just making a prediction. So whatever you think is right, that might happen. Okay, and then we'll find out if you did get it right tomorrow. Or we'll find out what really is inside the emergency box. Okay, so drawing a picture, writing a sentence about it, take a photograph of your work and send it to me. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson all about Tom and the Island of the Dinosaurs. That's all for me for today, for today's English lesson. Well done for working so hard, reception class, and bye for now.